Okay. Hi everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. I finally get to say it. I'm so happy. If you're coming from my bookstagram, that is Figure Reads, you already probably know that I love fantasy and I love stories that sink their claws into your heart. But today, for my first video, I'm going to do this newbie tag. I thought that was the perfect way to introduce myself to BookTube. So, who am I? My name is Parul and I've been a lifelong lover of stories. I run an Instagram account that is called Figure Reads. I post recommendations there, I post mini hauls and a lot of book related videos, and now I'm here finally stepping my toes into BookTube. I've been thinking about it for years and I'm really happy I get to do it. When did I start reading? So I think I first fell in love with reading when I was 12 years old. I went to my library one day and I just picked up Harry Potter. I got completely lost in that world, but after the initial obsession, I actually stopped reading for a while. It was not until I turned 16 and I found my way back to reading through, you guessed it right, Wattpad. And there I devoured stories after stories, nights after nights, and it just opened this whole big world of reading to me. It was some best years of my life. What books shaped me early on? After Wattpad, I moved towards authors like Dan Brown and the series like Hunger Games, but I'll always say that the moment I actually fell in love with reading was because of this book called The Saga of Darren Shan. It was a French book about a kid that fakes his death to go around with this vampire who runs a circus. Something that showed me how thrilling storytelling can be, whether it was the fast-paced plots or the atmospheric horror. Each phase of reading taught me so much and it helped me shape the kind of stories I'm drawn to now. So yeah. What brought me back to reading seriously? So like a lot of people, life got really busy and reading had to take a backseat for a while. But few years back, I picked up a series called Aquatar. It just reminded me how immersive and emotional books can be. Since then, I've been lost in my reading world and my shelves definitely paid the price. Why BookTube? I love being part of the book community over on Instagram. I always wanted a space where I could actually talk about books and take a little bit more deeper dive into stories and connect with people on a deeper level. Place for deeper conversations, for excitement, and I just wanted to build a cozy reading space. What do I love to read? So my main love is obviously for fantasy and especially immersive and intricate world building. A morally grey character and a touch of magic or romance, I'm all for it. I am actually really drawn to the books that have this lush and transportive feeling where like every detail is intentional. I love reading books like that, like the books where the weight of the world just grows around you. But recently I also got into fiction that explores the darker or quieter side of human experience, like The Blue Sisters and The Vegetarian by Hong Kong and Cleopatra and Frankenstein. There's something so powerful about the way those stories just sit with you even after you're done reading them. So that's what's going on. Lastly, what kind of content can you expect here? This channel is going to be exactly like how a BookTube channel is. I just wanted a space where I can be part of it and not just let it go down into something that was a hobby once. So you can expect reading vlogs, you can expect book reviews, you can expect themed TBRs, more and more chaotic videos. And I would love to discuss different tropes, different character arcs. That is something I am going to do on this space, and obviously a lot about fantasy because let's be honest, I'm not escaping that phase aesthetic anytime soon. Thank you so much for spending this time with me and being part of my journey here, the new chapter I'm about to start. If you're a fellow fantasy lover, a fan of moody reading, or just somebody who wants to talk about books, follow me, hit the like, don't forget to comment what you would like me to film and what you would like to see from me. And until then, happy reading!